Sometimes taking the long way is the shortcut because the long way creates leverage and the leverage saves you time in the long run. So in the past couple of days, I've been working on the automations for property deals, and whether they're from when a property is listed, it sends us a text and it posts the actual listing on Facebook and other platforms, or when a seller hasn't posted in a while, it'll send them an email, it'll bring them back to the platform. So many of them, like dozens and dozens of these different occurrences that cause different automations that need results. And I'm probably less than a third way through. Now, these are things that take a long time to build out and to set up because there's different steps to them. But each and every single one of them is worth it and shouldn't be forgotten because, oh, I'll just do this manually. Because although it's a lot of work right now, it provides us leverage in the future so that everything is automated, or in most cases, things are automated. So one, it makes us more organized and easier for us. Two, it's a natural integrated way that brings users back onto the platform. Now, I just wanted to share that to kind of relate to the idea that there are times in life where you need to take huge amounts of work upfront, high load, to get that leverage. Because all leverage is something that is upfront and you have already accomplished that allows you a benefit in the future. So when you have that work put in upfront and you have that leverage of, okay, I built all this, like for example, software in general, you built the product and then you have users using it and it's infinitely scalable. So that's high leverage. Obviously you have to iterate and you have to make things better, but those are things that are high leverage. So look for things that are high leverage where by spending the time and understanding that you're putting your energy and your time here, you can't just kind of like shortcut around it. You're building something that can be multiplied infinitely. Now, an analogy I like is imagine you're trying to scale a mountain and you start at the mountain and you see like, oh, there's this like super long path to the top and it's like winding around, it comes back, it goes up and it goes around any obstacles. And you start on that path and then it's kind of like swirling around and you see there's a shortcut to go through here. So you take the shortcut, but then you realize you're actually in the wrong spot and you have to go all the way back down, take it around, and then go back up. And you keep doing this. You keep going on the path, finding shortcuts, realizing that they're actually not shortcuts and they're just taking it longer for you to go there. And sure, sometimes the shortcuts might actually work. But in the end, if you were to just taken that long path, that long way through, you would have gotten there faster than trying to chase all the shortcuts and giving up on the path that you're on. So I wanted to bring that up because that kind of relates to this idea that we all want to get rich quick or get that dopamine hit really fast. And that's not how life is. There are times where you have to suffer, where you have to go through pain, where you have to endure. And the longer you endure, the more plausible and the more probable it is that you will succeed. Because if you just keep bouncing from thing to thing, yes, you might hit something and be lucky and get that success. But in most cases, you'll keep reaching to a level of just about difficult and then give up, go to the next thing because the grass is always green on the other side. And you'll always want that answer that is seemingly simple. Now, do what you will with that information, but if you can take away just one thing, just learn that sometimes you do need to put in that effort and you do need to put in that work. And sometimes the shortcut is the long way, and that's the answer. And it's as simple as that. It's not a nice answer, a cool answer to hear, or something exciting, but it's just that plain simple. Sometimes it's just the long way that gets you there fastest. All right, peace.